So why is a budget important during a divorce? It's important for a number of reasons, one of it which is simply setting the stage for what the current standard of living is. And that point of interest may be very handy when determining what support should be. So it's definitely a good source of information. Another reason that a budget is helpful is when you're thinking through Section 7 expenses, which are our extraordinary expenses that aren't covered by the day-to-day. So things like medical and dental that aren't covered by your insurance, competitive sports, maybe there's some other private school or a nanny, anything that's extra above and beyond our day-to-day expenses are considered Section 7 expenses. And when you're sitting down and really focusing on this budget, that's when all these pieces of information will come out. And better to do the budget up front before you go into a settlement discussion so that you are prepared with the knowledge that you need about your situation, as opposed to walking in blindly into this discussion, not knowing what your expenses are. So really good idea to do a budget. An interesting thing that can come out of doing a budget is also if you're in the unfortunate circumstance where the other spouse is not being forthcoming about their income. If you were to do up a budget and identify, here are all the expenses we are incurring, here's the income that that other person is showing. If the two don't add up, so the expenses are much higher than the income or something just doesn't smell right, you've suddenly got a piece of information that's identifying that you have more information to get and that perhaps something's missing. So also another handy reason to do a budget. Another reason to do a budget is really to identify what your lifestyle is going to look like moving forward past the divorce. So what are your housing costs going to be? What are education expenses going to be? Childcare expenses, healthcare expenses, your groceries, etc. What are all the expenses that you're going to incur after the divorce? What's your income going to look like after the divorce? By sitting down and really thinking through what your financial picture will look like, it's going to help you have a little bit of peace of mind, because what you're doing is you're actually taking control over your financial situation. You're writing everything down and making sure that you'll understand what money's coming in and what money is going out. And because you're taking back your control, you're actually reducing your anxiety over your financial situation. And what you're also doing is you're identifying, do you need help in getting your finances together? This is a perfect opportunity to find a financial professional that can help you get back on track with your finances to make sure you're living the life that you want to lead. So some food for thought on why budgets are important. Have a great day.